Hello, Ravelings. This is a message from the party gods. Alright, so there's a very important subject we need to talk about. It's called about hearing when you start to go to the clubs like me. And I've been to the clubs for quite a while. And interesting thing about inspiration about hearing protection, it actually came from Shark Tank season 8 with the pitch called Vibes. And basically what it is, it's high fidelity earplugs. And the thing about with high fidelity earplugs versus regular earplugs is that you're trying to actually attenuate noise, which means you want to reduce the amount of audio that comes into your ear, so it's noise versus block out sound. And that's super important in terms of protecting your ears as well as enjoying the music. So usually at a concert, the average dB is about 104, maybe 109 dBs, which is pretty loud. So you start to have hearing damage when you are over 85 dBs. So you want to at least lower that down to a reasonable level. So I have these things called Eargasm earplugs, and there are two different models. I've been a long user of the Eargasm earplugs high fidelity ones. These are the original ones. They sell these, but they've made some improvements on it, as well as introduced a new line called the Eargasm Earplugs Slide. So these are the original ones I've had for a long time. I still use these ones every day. They're pretty cost effective. Of course, with the new ones, they've actually made some improvements. So they actually give you a small pair and a large pair, and one of them is pre-installed. So what you do is you take the little filter out. There's a little metal thing that actually does the attenuation of the audio, but they also include like a nice little lanyard. Mine never came with that, and I got this back in 2017. So I've been a long user of these. They're great. Of course, these are not for everyone because I mean, every ear canal is a little bit different. So if you have wide ear canals, you probably want to go with the bigger ones. If you have small ear canals, you can probably go with the smaller ones. But of course, there are different ear sizes that these just don't work. So the solution is to have the Eargasm slides. And what these use is they use memory kind of foam stuff. So acoustic foam, I think that's the right term. So they come with different sizes right here. So they have black and they have they have gray and then they have black. So of different sizes, and you kind of tune them to your ear. And of course, it comes with a nice lanyard, and of course, the earplugs themselves. So what's cool about these is that it is magnetic, so you have a less chance of losing them. And of course, there's a little slide right here. So right there, see? So these slides actually adjust attenuation level. So if you want to hear less of your surroundings, you slide to one direction versus the other side. So depending on how you feel and everything like that, how much stuff you want to block out. And of course, it comes with a very large case, a really large pill case. So it's double the size of this, which for some reason, I don't know why it's so big. I mean, I guess it's the way how these are oriented, but yeah, they give you a pretty large case. So this is always designed to be on your keychain or just somewhere in a handy location. So if you go to a lot of loud events or live stuff, you will want to get another pair or just have a pair always somewhere around, because your hearing is actually pretty valuable. That's how you enjoy the live stuff. If you're a DJ, it's also recommended you have some kind of hearing protection, because that's called the money maker right here. So let's install some of the earplugs right here, or just the ear tips. So we will install the black ones. And of course, I have small ears, so I will take the small ones, and then I will push it through here. That is, I don't know, I kind of just have to estimate like how it goes. So of course, it's going to be different tries, everything like that, and how you insert, how you do the sizing. So what you want to do is when you have it, the tip on there, you want to push down a little bit, you know, kind of push down on the foam, and it's going to expand in your ear. And then you're going to twist this a little bit until you get like a nice firm seal. And so this actually fits pretty well for me. I'm actually talking a little bit louder, so I'm going to talk a little bit quieter. So yeah, you want to get a nice seal that's not too tight, but good enough that you can still kind of hear your surroundings. Because of course, remember, these are attenuating earplugs. You want to reduce the volume that comes into your ear canals, not block the sound. If you want the stuff that blocks, then you go with earplugs. So yeah, these are actually pretty comfortable, and I'm definitely curious, which is hard to do on camera, how well these block out. But of course, I mean, on the manufacturer, they go up to 25, I think 25 dB of attenuation. So it brings down the loud music down to tolerable levels that you won't damage your hearing as much. But yeah, these are actually very comfortable, and they're still pretty visible, which is okay. I mean, most concerts now you see people wearing them, wearing some kind of hearing protection. But yeah, these are the original ones that I've had right here. So if you put them in, get a little tip wet, and then insert them like that. So these are a little bit hard to insert because you have to push on the filter and then kind of wiggle them in. But again, you don't want to push it too hard because otherwise you're going to end up blocking or just making it very uncomfortable. But these are very comfortable. And of course, the little slide thing is doesn't have too much pressure to move them. So it's pretty nice. So you can adjust them on the fly. So let's say there's a quiet part of a song, like let's say you're listening to classical music, you're waiting for that crescendo to go up, like me, 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 me. You know, you might want to adjust that slider right there. So yeah, how would I rate these so far, just in terms of comfort and the options? I would probably give it at least a 9 out of 10. They're a little bit bulky, but they seem to work pretty well. And of course, the price of these are pretty expensive. So I think these are about like $50 versus these are about $34, something like that. So they're almost about double the price, you know, after tax and everything like that. So definitely a lot more, but I mean, you're paying for a lot of comfort as well as the ability to adjust. So a lot of technology and things like that with it. So I definitely would recommend this product based on my initial stuff. So later on, I'll update in the comments on how these perform, everything like that. But hey, if you're in the Bay Area where I'm at, come to a concert. You'll probably see me, you know, raise the roof a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. And as always, have a nice day.